Hey guys, what's going on? This is Shane. This will be a technique analysis video of a pause snatch from one of my training sessions a couple months ago. And I'm not showing it because I'm the greatest lifter in the world, because I'm not. I'm just an average lifter, but I feel like my technique is good enough that it might benefit some beginners. And Coach's Eye is a really cool app where you can slow things down and pause things, and I can explain a couple little things which to a beginner might get overlooked if you're watching someone who's a little farther down the path in Olympic lifting doing, and you might not know why they're doing it or what they're doing. So I was hoping to break that down a little bit for you. So first we'll watch it in full speed. And actually one of the other reasons I wanted to make this video is because of the cool artwork in the background. This is at CrossFit ATR in San Diego. And I just thought it was a cool shot. So here we go, full speed. So let's break that down a little bit. I like the pause snatches because I think it teaches people to stay balanced, to not rush the lift and start pulling with their arms and back, and just keep pushing with their legs. So starting from just addressing the bar, I like to kind of open my hips up, see my knees go out, I even roll to the edges of my feet. That helps me sit deeper in my hip sockets, which when I then grab the bar and get into my setup position, I'll have a much more stable, tight back. So I see a lot of beginners not bring their knees out to the side and just have their knees in close, and you'll never be in as stable of a position if you do that. So get the hips open as you're sitting down to address the bar. And then notice I pull all the slack out of the bar. My arms get very taut. They get very straight here, like steel cables. And I pull all the slack out of the bar. You can't begin the lift with bent arms. So I'm actually pulling my hips down to the bar, using the bar as a leverage point. And then notice my knees peek through my arms. See them peek through there? I learned from Don McCauley that if you're watching a lifter from the side, you want to, in his words, quote, see the knees in most lifters. Taller lifters might be an exception, but in general you want to see the knees poke through the long, taut arms. So you see the knees poke, and then I'm just thinking push down through my feet and keep my chest lifted. I'm pushing, 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 keeping the knees out and the chest up. I pause right below the knees. I first learned this lift from watching Glenn Penley and John North back when Penley was at Cal Strength. And I've used it in my training since, and I think it's a great exercise. So you push and pause at the knees. Arms are still locked out straight, just staying balanced, full-footed. And then you begin the second push through the ground. Push, 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 and I'm pulling and sweeping backwards with my arms, but trying to not pull with my arms. I'm just sweeping the bar into me, close, shaving my thighs. The bar gets to that hip crease, still flat-footed. Knees are slightly bent, hips are slightly bent. And then a final violent triple extension or final push or final push jump to have the bar float straight up, and then you're going down under the bar. Feet land flat, knees still out. Punch the ceiling with the arms. Sink, catch, stabilize, and then rise up. So that's that. Like I said, I'm not the best lifter in the world, but I thought that might be useful for some people to see. So try out some pause snatches in your own training, and maybe shoot the video on Coach's Eye from the same angle and maybe compare to this video. It's also good to shoot from the side. You can see a couple different things from the side. But hope that was useful. See you in the next video.